Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Artsy Autism Chronicles. Today, my vlog is about Amanda Seales, her self-diagnosis of autism, and my thoughts about it as an autism mom to an adult on the spectrum. But before we get into my thoughts, here is the intro, and I'll be back with you right after that. So let me start off by saying that I am not an expert on autism. I am only an expert on my son's autism. And I do not have any issues with self-diagnosis, as I am well aware that self-diagnosis is accepted in the autism community. Just had to get that out there before I started on my thoughts. So now, what is self-diagnosis autism? Self-diagnosed autism refers to individuals who have not received a formal diagnosis of ASD from a medical professional, but who believe they have the condition based on their own research and self-assessment. And what I have a problem with is that when Amanda Seales went on Club Shay Shay, she made it seem like she had a clinical diagnosis of it rather than it being her own self-assessment. And let me just say this. For the most part, those on the autism spectrum don't lie. And that was a calculated lie, in my opinion. She also indicated that she would be considered under what was formerly considered Asperger's, which is a term that is no longer used because of the person whose name that is. It's taken offensive with that name being used. So if you know, you know in the autism community. Now, she didn't really say how long she has suspected that she had autism, but it sounds like this is some new revelation on her part at the ripe old age of 42. And then she indicated that she didn't want to spend $10,000 to get an autism assessment as an adult, which is ridiculous because it doesn't cost $10,000. That was also misinformation on her part that she gave, I believe, on her Instagram page when she backpedaled and admitted that she didn't have a formal clinical diagnosis. Now, I was fortunate to have my son evaluated as a child, and it was done through the regional center, so there was no charge. And at the time that he was evaluated, they didn't even consider autism a medical condition. But, and however, I did check on how much it costs for an adult autism evaluation in California. And it starts around $2,000, which is a far cry from the $10,000 that Amanda said. And to get the full neuropsychological comprehensive evaluation, it's between $5,000 and $7,000. for an adult. So I'm sure you're wondering what my issue is with Amanda Seales and her saying that she has autism. Well, I don't have a problem with self-diagnosis or any of that. I'm side-eyeing her because it seems like she's using autism as an excuse for her own bad behavior and not taking accountability. Now, I know that there is a major issue with melanated women and melanated girls who do happen to fall on the autism spectrum with being diagnosed correctly, and that a lot don't get a diagnosis until they are actually an adult in the correct category. I can say that is the case with a cousin of mine who did not get the actual correct diagnosis of autism until she was out of school, which I know is all about money, because there would have been more money available and resources available for her if they had given her the proper diagnosis when she was in school. But that's another story. This is about Amanda Seales. Now, I honestly don't know if Amanda Seales has autism or not. I really haven't studied her that much to think about whether she does or not. But, just based on her actions, I'm really not sure, because that's not characteristic of someone who has autism. Yes, they're very brutally honest, but they are not calculated liars. And I think it's unfortunate that she misled that she had a clinical diagnosis when she did a self-assessment, especially if she wants to be accepted within the autism community. But hey, maybe she doesn't. Autism is not an excuse for bad behavior. And your know-it-all attitude is not the same as some autistics' uppityness, where they have an aloofness about them. You come off as a mean girl. That's not an autistic trait, dear. I hope that Amanda Seales continues to expound as she goes through her autism journey, and I highly suggest that she gets a clinical diagnosis just to confirm what she thinks as a know-it-all. And hopefully she will soften up in how she comes across. She will start to take more accountability and not lay things off on autism if that truly and in fact is who she is. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Please follow me on all my other social media, TikTok, Instagram, and on my other YouTube page where I do spoken word. And leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I will leave you some resources in the description of this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.